What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. Today you can see in the footage already playing behind me live on my Twitch stream, we're able to down Boomer over and over and over again and just keep him shocked in place. Before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up and hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, come over to Twitch and hit follow. I really would appreciate your view over there as well. And with all that said, if you need any help like this with the raids and things like that, join my community Discord. You'll find the link down below in the description. With all that said, let's get started. Okay, so just before we get started, I need to give a shout out for this one. So thanks to Cass who brought this to my attention. He saw another streamer called NevCYC. I'll link the channel down below in the description doing this. And oh my god, it is so much fun. But unfortunately, I reckon it's clearly not working as intended, so who knows how long this will stay around. But you can see the footage in the background, and basically you're just swapping on and off the holster, the new exotic shocker holster. Swap it on and off and it resets the cooldown on it and it allows you to shock. So as he's about to stand up, you punch him and it shocks him, allowing the guy or whoever it is on the turret enough time to take them down again, and you can just hold them in place, making the whole fight absolute cake. Really, really easy. Just a couple of things to note: it's not 100% proof. Every now and again, it does give you the cooldown, even if you have cycled the piece on and off. And you notice that right at the end, we got right to the very, very end within like 5%, and it didn't work. So there is that to watch out about. And there's a few other things that you need to do. You do need to have some status effects and stuff on your build just to make it a little bit better. So what we'll do is we'll go over the build that I was using as well. One of the things before we get into the build that you need to remember as well is you can't do too much damage too quickly, because if you do, the turret won't have enough time to regenerate and you'll basically bust the turret and overheat it. So you've got to kind of do a couple of tries with your team, or just maybe just shock him just once so you get consistent double downs rather than using the Scorpio. But if you damage him too quickly, you won't be able to get all the way through. We just had myself and one other person firing on Boomer, and that was enough to get the 2 bars down and yet keep the minigun consistent as well. So let's have a look at the build. Again, this is a carbon copy from what Nev was running, but you don't have to run this at all. You could run literally whatever you want. But what is important here though is obviously you're going to need yourself the 10 Elmo. You are going to need the shocker punch. So while the shocker punch is equipped, the stun received by the agent from the shock status effect will be reduced by 50%. That's not what we're bothered about. We're not bothered about the shield. But using the St. Elmo's engine with the holster will give you 100% extra melee damage and will make the next melee attack to apply shock to the target. And that's what resets. Which is really, 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 really nice. But everything else, you can do whatever you want. So this is electric because of status effects and status effects. Some headshot damage there to do some extra DPS and protection from elites. And obviously glass cannon, so I can do a lot of damage on him at the same time. Then the other 3 pieces, this is again more of a buff build. You know, we're going to buff the other agents to do damage. And it's not really needed, but weapon damage, status effects and protection from elites. The backpack, status effects, protection from elites and weapon damage with the extra talent buff. Gloves, weapon damage, status effects, and these weapon damage, status effects. But I mean, you could probably run Striker's status effects, Hunter's Fury status effects, and it would all just work just as well. It's just going to be a bit weird that you want to try and get an all red build, but you want the minor attribute to be status effects. So just whatever you want to put together, and it will work and it will do the job. You just need to have the combo of the Elmos and the shocker punch, and that's going to be it for the build. Really, really easy. I had the reviver hive on just in case, the shield for no real reason because I'm running True Patriot, so I might as well. But that's it. Yeah, let me know if you guys have had any success with this. I don't think it's going to be around long. I think they'll likely, add the proper timer for this, the 15-second cooldown. I think will likely happen. But even if they do that, maybe between 2 agents, you could probably still use the same tactic. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to go and check Nev out. Like, share, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Don't forget to come over to my Twitch channel though as well. Twitch.tv/DJTICKLE. Hit follow. I might not be live, but if I am, I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, agents. Goodbye.